We need to talk about what happened to Chris Smalls. Now, this is totally uncalled for. Chris Smalls has been on this show before. He was a former Amazon employee in Staten Island. He was working there during the height of the pandemic, and there were a lot of things that happened there that was not protecting the workers. They didn't have PPE. So if you ever want to see that interview, it's on my channel. You got to go way back. That was one of my earlier videos. But this happened recently. Let me go ahead and pull up this video. And Status Quo was actually the one that captured this. They've been with the Amazon protesters often. Chris Smalls, here it is a year later. He is still out there actively fighting the fight. He has protested at Jeff Bezos' home. Actually, all of his houses. Not just one home, all of them. He has been there protesting, and he's not giving up. So recently, this happened. Let me pause this really quick. So listen to this. This is from Status Quo, exclusive footage. Amazon whistleblower Kristen Smalls, who was fired in 2020 for organizing for 19 Safety, and is now leading Amazon labor union campaign for JFK 8 Staten Island, surrounded by NYC cops and arrested for trespassing despite offering to leave premises. Now watch what happens in this video.
I told you I'm a visitor, right?
I've asked you to leave the property.
But I'm a visitor.
You're no longer a visitor, so I'm asking you to leave the property.
How are you determining when I'm a visitor or not? If I wasn't wearing no AOU shirt, if I didn't have no cameras here and plain clothes, would you know that I'm a visitor or not?
Chris, I've asked you multiple times on multiple days.
No.
Please leave the
haven't.
property.
Don't say that, because you haven't seen me in multiple days in a row. Don't lie. You came here once last week.
So what's your business here?
I'm a visitor.
With who? What are you doing here?
I'm visiting with him. They work here.
How long have you been here for?
A few minutes, 20 minutes maybe.
I don't know
20,
exactly how long.
20 minutes. I'm a visitor.
So now I guess you can't sit outside of Amazon facility now. The guy sitting next to him on this metal picnic table is a friend of his, and his friend works at Amazon. So just keep that in mind. Like, this is free open space. The only reason, and he's right, the only reason they are coming up to Chris Smalls is because he does have on that AL shirt on. He is a well-known Amazon protester. That is the only reason why they are coming up to him. And watch what happens after this.
Visitor. What you want me to do?
All right, listen, we're going to ask you to, on behalf of Amazon, so right now,
You're protecting Amazon now? You work
not
for
protecting anyone, you're trespassing. So
how am I trespassing? That sign says visitor, right?
You're on private property right now.
So again, Amazon asked them to come remove him. So this is what I've told you before. Police protect capital. They protect business. They protect corporate. They do not protect the people, not in the way that they should. So here we go.
Private property. You don't work here.
I'm with him. I'm a visitor.
It's very simple. You don't work here.
So he said it's very simple. You don't work here. So you mean to tell me the only people that are allowed to come on Amazon property are people who work there? Really? Doesn't Amazon at some point or another have meetings with people who don't work at Amazon? What if you were applying for a job? Only people that work at Amazon are allowed to be on the property? I would really like to see that, if that's like in their documentation anywhere on their website. I would really like to see if they have that written somewhere, that those are the only people that are allowed to be on the property.
Okay.
You don't work here. You're trespassing on private property. So
I'm visiting. I'm leaving when he leaves.
So you're refusing to leave?
No, I said I'm gonna leave when he leaves.
Are you refusing to leave?
I said no, I'm gonna leave when he leaves.
Okay, when do you leave?
Well, I'm allowed to get a copy as long as I want.
Right. I'm gonna leave when he leaves.
So we're gonna ask you one more time. If you don't,
Yes.
we're gonna ask you. We're gonna ask you one more time, and if you don't leave, then we'll place you on arrest.
How you gonna place me under arrest?
Trespass.
But I'm a visitor.
It's very simple. It's either you leave Amazon's property or you're placed on arrest.
Okay, we will leave. We will leave? Yeah. All right, let's leave.
But why does he have to leave?
He's
though?
trespassing.
Do you arrest all your visitors?
No,
that
arrest
come
all your
here?
visitors now? So y'all not discriminating,
Hey,
right?
yeah,
I just want to make that clear. Like,
We're here protecting the law.
oh, y'all protected the law.
Yes,
Oh,
sir.
so that sign don't say visitor, right?
Visitor for what? You're here to press charges, correct?
Press charges on what? There's no
If somebody
charges.
was trespassing.
Who's trespassing though?
So the sign says visitor, and he's there as a visitor. He's friends with the Amazon employee. So how is he trespassing? Now, this police officer is pointing to the other gentleman saying that he's going to press charges. Press charges for what? You guys see the problem here? And people want to give police more money? For what? Don't they have other crimes that they should be out trying to solve? Oh, wait a minute. I forgot. They don't really solve any crimes.
Okay, are you gonna leave? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Have a nice day.
I believe what I want. I believe what he
Are you
leaves.
going to ask them if they're employees or visitors?
Yeah, you want to ask everybody
Yeah,
over here? Are they
are
employees
you?
and
How do you
visitors?
decide who
Right.
you can talk to? How do you know
Right.
who's employee and who's not?
You've had a press.
No, he ain't got no back. He ain't got no history. What history he got? He's the most fired to you.
You told me to call the cops and you weren't leaving. I asked you nicely to leave.
Right. I try to do what you got to do.
So that's why we're here. He called us.
So did you go up to every visitor and tell them you're gonna call the cops?
We come to every job we went to. So this is a 911 thing. We're getting that right now.
Y'all keep wasting y'all time and y'all money because that sign says visitor.
Sir, I'm not here to debate. We're here to enforce the law. He wants.
But
He
that's
wants
not
So
a
you're
law.
gonna make sure you enforce
He wants to-
every
He wants to press
visitor?
charges, and we
Press charges on what?
Trespassing, violation, trespassing. It's a summons.
Violation.
Yes.
I'm not trespassing.
You're trespassing.
It's a violation against the national agreement with the NLRB.
Are you leaving us or no?
Yeah, so yeah.
So if you're not leaving within the next 2 minutes, you could be arrested.
You have 2 minutes. You're on the
Let me ask y'all a question.
Rosado, you can't do that. That will be a violation.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna give
yeah,
you
yeah.
2 minutes.
Yeah, remember me?
I'm
Yeah.
giving you.
Last time with them over there.
And then y'all drop the charges.
I'm giving you a minute and 45 seconds.
Cipriano?
Separado. Deputy Inspector Separado, the commanding officer of 121 precinct.
That's fine.
You know what? We're gonna request a meeting with
Yes.
the Commissioner Kishansu.
Okay.
Forget about that. Like I said, if I was dropping somebody off the work, what would I be considered, a visitor or trespasser?
Yeah, he drops me off each time.
I drop them off every day. I drop them off.
That's a good question. If you're dropping someone off for work, would you be considered a visitor or a trespasser?
As a visitor.
If my mom came and waited here for an
As
hour,
of right now,
she
we're
would
not
be
talking to you because you
trespassing.
told you to leave. If you fail to relieve in the next minute, you'll be
You
arrested.
already know.
so many.
Yes, Rosado.
I'm talking to him.
So you have 60 minutes. You have 60 seconds, actually.
If I was dropping them off to work, what would I be considered? A visitor or a trespasser?
Can you answer that
No question, no answer, right? Y'all not enforcing
No
the law.
answer.
Yeah, no.
No, they're just being
This is
biased,
exactly
but
what
they
you
shouldn't really
do.
be answering
And this
the
is
question.
discrimination.
If my mom came
Yes,
and
Zach.
waited an hour for
All
me,
you know,
that
all
wouldn't
you
be
know,
trespassing.
Protecting
She would just be waiting an
property.
hour for
That's
me.
all you do.
That's what the,
You don't
that's what law
protect the
enforcement
people.
does. That's what
Okay, so then protect all the property here. Make sure that
Make sure
every
y'all
single
ask
visitor, every single visitor
Everybody
needs
over
to
here,
leave
ask
them.
everybody.
It's all right.
Please, I don't know.
He's
You're
not
the one who
allowed.
came up to here. Don't do that. Don't do that.
He's not
You
allowed.
came up in my face. Don't do that.
You guys don't even have masks on.
Right,
Like, come
like, y'all
on.
think-
If you were
y'all
so
just-
worried about
y'all
somebody
came
being
over
so
there
close to
constantly.
you.
Look, I'm gonna leave because I told you I'm gonna leave.
Thank
Like,
you. Thank you.
that's all you need to know. Y'all got to babysit us.
No, we're gonna wait until you leave.
I can't leave until he leaves. He's the driver.
Well, like I said,
He's the driver.
you don't leave.
He's
You
the
have
driver.
30 seconds.
You have 30 seconds, or you're getting arrested. 30 seconds.
You gotta make
If
sure
you
that
do
every
that,
visitor,
if you do that,
every visitor that's on this property, you're gonna make sure
You want to
that
arrest
they
me for
leave.
what?
You're gonna make
What
sure
is
that
the
they
charge? I'm not trespassing. I'm a
Trespass.
visitor.
Trespass.
I'm a visitor.
10 seconds.
So you're
Cipriano, if you do that, if you attack him, that'll be
You put hands on me. You put hands on me.
no.
He's a worker. He works here. He works here. Hold on.
Get your hands off of him.
He's a worker.
No, y'all not doing this.
What am I under arrest? All they do is just resisting it. That's resisting arrest.
Y'all are fucked.
Once you, let me go. Let me go. I'm not gonna resist.
Oh, y'all not doing it.
You're gonna make
What
sure
is
that
the
they
charge?
Watch how they escalate the situation.
I'm not trespassing. I'm a
Trespass.
visitor.
Trespass.
I'm a visitor.
10 seconds.
so you're
Cipriano, if you do that, if you attack him, that'll be
put hands on him. He's putting hands on him.
no.
He's a worker. He works here.
Notice you can hear him in the background saying he works here, he works here. So it looks like they're trying to arrest the employee as well.
Get your hands off of him.
He's a worker.
No, y'all not doing this.
What am I under arrest? All they do is just resisting it. That's resisting arrest.
Y'all are fucked.
Once you,
See how that situation escalated? What a waste of resources. 5 cops for one person. Let me show you who Chris Smalls is. If you don't follow him on Twitter, you should. He's a fighter. He doesn't give up. Now, I learned about him last year when he first started to organize the workers at Amazon. 5 facts that you need to know about Chris Smalls. Let me get to the 5 facts. Small organized a strike at JFK 8 and Amazon warehouse. Smalls was fired after 5 years at Amazon. That was during the pandemic, by the way. So people did raise money for him because he had to feed his family. JFK 8 is one of Staten Island's largest employers. You can see the facility there. Small said Amazon workers are afraid of their lives, afraid for their families' lives. So like I told you earlier, during the height of the pandemic, they were not giving the employees PPE. Employees were coming to work sick. They complained to HR. You guys, you know about HR. They complained to them. They complained to the mayor of New York City. They complained to Governor Cuomo. Nothing was done. So they had to take it to the streets. And 5, Staten Island was hit hard by the 1-9, and that's true. Chris Smalls, probably one of the best organizers out there right now. He was also in Alabama to help organize those workers as well. They were trying to form a union in Alabama. Yes, Amazon is evil. I'm going to go on to the third story. I did just realize the time. I didn't realize it was this late. So I was talking for a long time, I guess. Let me go ahead into the next story. Guys, please follow Chris Smalls on Twitter. His handle is, let me pull this up. Because he's doing like great work. His handle is Shut Down Amazon. Let me put it in here. I'll pull it up here as well. So this is Chris Smalls on Twitter. Handle is @shutdown Amazon. President of Amazon Labor Worker-Led Union based in Staten Island, JFK 8, and a bunch of other numbers and letters I'm not going to go through, shut down Amazon from its unsafe working conditions. Chris Smalls even puts his email here so you could contact him if need be. His recent tweet of late, why I love this union, waited over 6 hours for us to get out, and we went right back to JFK 8 to feed the night shift. So right after they got out of jail, they went right back to work. They hit the street. They went right back. This is what organizing looks like. So yeah, let me put his handle here. By the way, Jeff Bezos is very well aware of who Chris Smalls is. He also tried to smear him when Chris Smalls was organizing. Tried to say that he wasn't intelligent. They say stupid shit like that.